Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening or from around the world po. This is Coach Jex. Dito po natin makakasama ngayon si Coach Angelo sa ating live session because of an important matter. Pero sabi po niya, magbabato po siya ng questions through comments sa ating pong FB Live. No? Before we begin our RUNTalk live tonight, no, I will just share our group, no, vision and mission statement po. Sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, ang ating pong Dukot Center is a group that is not only a group that practices a heart rate training method, no, but we are also have so many things, no, na gusto po naming i-implement, no, sa ating pong grupo, no. And we would like to share with you yung ating pong vision and mission statement, no. So this is a Dukot Center, no. So we are a group of Filipino fitness enthusiasts, no, who are guided by their commitment to improve their physical fitness through running, no. Learn and adopt the heart rate-based structured training program, provide members with free online training guidance by dedicated coaches, no. A place for positive discourse and a source of motivation and inspiration, no. Impart knowledge to non-members to science-based approach to running. At ito po yung ating pong mantra sa ating pong Dukot Center, no? Train smart, we train smart to run fast, no? And we pay it forward. And tonight, shout out po, no, sa bago tayo magsimula, we would like to shout out sa mga ating mga coaches, admin, and moderators and athletes ng Dukot Center, no. Sa mga running groups na affiliated po tayo, no, sa vintage runners, no, ng San Fernando, Pampanga, no, Bataan Running Club, no, Maribeles Bataan Runners, the San Miguel Group, SMG Run Crew, and most especially sa aking family, no, na talagang kinuha na yung chance, no, para makabate, no. So Karen, Jaira, Sia, and Jessie, no. And tonight, we are now on our 6th episode, no. Parang ang bilis eh. Parang nagsisimula lang kami ni Coach Angelo dati, talagang sobrang mahiyain kami, no. Di namin alam kung paano sisimulan yung aming mga live sessions. But tonight, we are now on our 6th episode, no. And we are very happy, no, to have not one but two partners in our live sessions tonight, no. Let us all welcome, no, our Pinoy Runners USA, Pinoy Runners Global, and Pinoy Runners PH founder and head admin, Nanay Rona Hanowitz. No? Nay Rona?
Hi, hello everyone from all over the world. Kamusta po sa lahat? First of all, we're very sorry for Coach Angelo. So I hope you're doing well, Coach. And thank you so much, by the way, for last week for our last time session, to shout out to Rolando Espina, and thank you so much for all the tips and everything. And before anything else, good luck sa lahat ng mga magre-race this week and sa Rome and NYC Half and LA Marathon and sa Shamrock, shout out DMV. So anyway, we would like also to thank you, Kuya Rolly, for being there for me today. Pasensya na our co-founder, Cap Ray, Javier, Jen Evangelista, and Odette, they have also a well-attended important matter this week today. And so may raise din si Ray. So we're here and thank you for having me again, Coach. And thank you for our invite, for accepting our invite, Julie Uychiat, my proud kababayan. See, thank you so much. Ang dali ko magpa-say yes, ano? Thank you so much. And I'm really proud and honored for you um, for having here sa session na to. I think sa lahat ng nakikinig right now and nakikijoin sa ating session, this is your chance na maka-learn about how to do in Alaska. I know for some of you, it's your bucket list to do the Alaska thing, 7 continents. Yung mga sana all nyo, here you go. We will learn a lot from her. So, antabayanan nyo po and stay tuned sa ating Zoom. So, welcome everyone today.
Secondly, we also have a very special guest, no? Kasama nating magtatanong sa atin pong champ, no? We also have our PR or Pinoy Runners New Jersey President, no? Salamat sa kanyang pasinglet, no? For the completers, no? At sa mga nag-participate ng DC's 12 Dukot of Christmas Challenge, no? Si Lolo Rolly Pagdanganan.
Hi, good evening and good morning to everyone. Second time around, Coach. Last time was really bad connection, a bit bad timing, but honored and talagang thank you for having me and having us, and thank you for Dukot Center. Again, I'm just gonna make it short. It's a good training program, and again, we have a good guest. I'm not gonna take too long. So again, good evening, and I'm here. Magandang umaga sa lahat.
And we are now very excited, no, to introduce, no. Ako talagang gusto kong malaman everything about our guest, no. Kasi kumbaga doon sa aming konting usapan pa lang kanina, parang hindi matatapos ng 3 oras yung ating magiging RUNTalk ngayong gabi, no. So we are very proud, honored, and happy to have a special Filipina, no. So saktong-sakto to, no. It's a Women's Month, no, and we have guested, no, special Filipina, no, in our RUNTalk, no. So our World Marathon Challenge champ, no. She has completed 7 marathons, no. Imagine 7 marathons in 7 continents, no. In 7 days, no. So ito yung literal na wiwi lang ang pahinga, no, na challenge, no. And kung mapapansin po natin, sino bang nakakaalam dito ng 7 continents natin, no? Mula sa malamig, no, hanggang sa papainit, no. So she has completed that, no. And she finished first, no, in 4 out of the 7 marathons na ito, no. So yung first, no, sa Alaska ay sa Antarctica. Then after nung malamig, no, punta naman sila sa mainit, no, sa Africa, no. Then nagpunta sila ng Australia, no. Then sa Asia, no, sa Dubai, sa disyerto, no. Then 5th sa Spain, no, sa Madrid. Then 6th sa South Africa, no, sa Fortaleza. And lastly, no, sa Amerika, no, sa Miami. So yung last 4 na yon, siya yung nag-first place, no? And lately, no, nung March 5, she has completed yung 6th niya na majors, no? She has completed the 6th Abbott World Marathon Majors, no, in Tokyo, Japan, no? And we're very proud and happy to welcome Miss Julie Uychiat, no?
Welcome.
Welcome po.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was I'm very honored to be here. Good morning and good evening sa Philippines. And yeah, I can't even believe when you were introducing me. I'm just very grateful because this has been my dream since I started running just a little over 5 years ago. And I can't believe na I'm 49 years old and I was able to finish all that. So out of anything, like, first of all, thank you to God for blessing me physically to be able to do this, and grateful also to sa lahat na Pinoy na has been very supportive of me during the race. Kahit na hindi ko kilala yung iba, yung mga messages lang of love and support talagang kept me going. So thank you sa lahat.
Yan, so let us now keep the ball rolling, sabi nga po nila, no? Para makarami tayo ng questions, no? At siguradong hindi tayo maubusan, no? We also encourage, no, yung mga live viewers natin. So ang dami na nilang nanonood, no, sa ating live. We are live in Dukot Center page, no? And we are also live in Pinoy Runners page, no? Pinoy Runners Global, Pinoy Runners USA, and Pinoy Runners Europe, no? So we're live, no? So around the world, no? Around the world yung ano natin, no? So ito siguro yung pinakaunang tanong ko po, no? So aside from being the world marathon champ, no, that everybody knows, who is Julie Uychiat, no? So from your own, from your beginnings, saan ka nanggaling sa Pilipinas, paano ka nakapunta sa America and everything, we would want to know everything about you.
Okay, so yeah, I'm from Negros Occidental. I was born in Bacolod City. I grew up also sa Sagay City, also in Negros. I finished nursing, my nursing degree in Bacolod. So I was 20 years old in 1993 when I came to the US to pursue my nursing career. And so andito na ako for 30 years na. And I didn't have running background like I shared earlier. Siguro I started mga 5 years ago lang, 6 years ago. So as a nurse, before I discovered running, I was talagang driven ako sa career ko. I'm married, wala akong kids. So I devoted my time and energy sa trabaho ko, sa career ko, and I became a director of clinical services sa company namin. I've been with the company na 21 years. So I focus mostly on leadership, sa nurse leadership training. So just before I discovered running, I was assigned sa 7 different states. So nagta-travel ako every week, sometimes 3 states in 1 week. And that was pretty much my life. And then for fun, I did golf. I play golf. I'm not good, but I work hard to get better. That's why I fell in love with running, I think, because it's almost like you spend a lot of time training or practicing sa golf. Doesn't guarantee you na you're gonna get better. Sometimes you get worse before you get better again. But with running, I feel like when you put in the work, you can see the results. So anyway, so that's about me. Like again, I was just more focused on my career. I was very driven as a leader. I love the company I work for. I'm very lucky na they love me also, and they've been very understanding of my schedule also. They know that I'm gonna do this big race, and they've been very accommodating. din sa aking schedule. So it helps kasi like my work has become my family also in supporting me kasi I've been with them for a long time. So yun.
So, meron pong comment po dito, no? Sabi nga, thank you, no? Si Coach Angelo, no? Bumabawi siya dahil hindi siya nakasama sa atin, no? Sabi niya, thank you, Miss Julie. Madaling araw po dyan, pero pinagbigyan nyo pa rin kami, no? So, and it's 4 a.m. po, no? Tama po ba? 4 a.m. dyan?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay
Yan.
lang.
Arizona.
Para sa inyo, okay lang.
So, follow-up question po siguro doon, no? Sabi niyo nga po 5 years pa lang po, no? Or 6 years na nagra-run po kayo?
Yeah. So, yung first race ko talaga is half marathon. Kasama ko yung sister ko talaga yung nag-motivate sa akin to start running. That was in 2017. So, mga 6 years. It was March. So, yeah, 6 years.
Wow, very impressive po, no, yung time po ninyo. It looks parang ang tagal-tagal niyo na pong tumatakbo, no. So
In half marathon ka agad ang sinabak, no?
Yeah.
and so kagaya po siguro ng nung iba po sa amin po, no. Paano po kayo nag-start mag-run? Talagang lang po ba, yung wala kayong coach or may coach na kayo sa simula or talagang takbo-takbo lang talaga hanggang sa nakahiligan nyo na gusto nyo na mag-improve?
So, yung talagang nag-motivate sa akin at first to even try it, yung sister ko. Kasi yung sister ko, hindi siya athletic. She's my younger sister. Tapos siya at yung friend ko, they started running. Nag-half marathon sila. Sabi ko, wow, natapos niyo. Sabi niya, yeah. Sabi ko, okay, sige, ako nga, mag-try din ako. Sabi niya, yeah, try it. So, nag-try ako. Sabi ko, oh my God, I can't run even from my house sa bahay ko to the stop sign down the street. Talagang nag-short of breath na ako. Sabi ko sa kanya, how do you do that? How do you run? Sabi niya sa akin, slow down your pace. Sabi niya, don't get your heart rate going very fast right away. Keep going. Sabi pa niya sa akin, you won't die. Sabi ko, okay, sige, I'll try tomorrow. So the next day, I tried again. So I remembered yung sinabi niya. So I started slowing my pace. Sabi niya, kahit na jog na lang or fast walk, it's okay. Just don't get your heart rate up. Then keep going. So talagang I tried that. Siguro natapos ko mga 4K, almost 5K that day. So talagang that feeling na na-achieve ko something I didn't expect. Oo. Doon ako na, oh my, kaya ko pala to. Siya ang nagsabi sa akin. Sabi niya, you wanna do a race? Samahan kita kung gusto mo. Mag half marathon. Kasi naka-join din ako yung Ragnar. I don't know kung familiar ka sa Ragnar. It's like a group race. Kayo. Pero hindi ako nag-train that time. Talagang I was just impressing my co-workers kasi parang team building yun sa work. So takbo ako. Then pag hindi na nila ako nakikita, I start walking. Kasi I didn't really train. Hindi talaga ako, wala akong background in running at all. So, yeah, so when my sister said na let's do a half marathon together, doon ako syempre I googled training plan, half marathon training plan. Yun lang. And then I would just run, nothing serious. So I did that. So when I raced with her, sabi pa niya sa akin when we started the race, sabi niya, kasi may pacer, di ba? Sa race dito, may pacer. Sabi niya sa akin, anong time gusto mo? Sabi ko, I don't know. I don't really know even kung ano yung goal natin. Sabi niya, gawin natin 2:30, sabi niya. Sabi ko, okay. Sabi niya, sabay tayo sa 2:30 na pacer. Sabi niya lang sa akin, the only thing na she told me is, if you feel strong sa mga 9 miles, 10 miles, sabi niya, iwan mo kami. Sabi ko, okay. Hindi ko rin alam kung kaya ko o hindi. Kasi yung sa training mo, hindi ka naman tatakbo ng 21K, di ba? So, I thought, okay, we'll see. So, 10 miles is like 16K. So, during the race na, hindi kami serious, nag-uusapan pa kami, may nagte-text sa akin, sagot pa ako. Pero during the race, siguro doon ako na-inspire talaga. Nung nakikita ko yung mga runners na iba, na sabi ko, some of them are older, some are younger, some looks fit, some hindi naman fit, pero andito sila. Parang they earn my respect. Doon ako na-inspire na, oh wow, ganito pala. Like, it's so inspiring to me na nakikita sila trying so hard. Sabi ko, I should probably try so hard too and really finish and see what I can really do. So, siguro I reached about mile 9, mga siguro 14K. Doon ko na-feel na medyo kaya ko pa yung I still have energy. 14 ba yun? Or mga ganon, 15K. So I have 6 more K to go. Sabi ko, what if I take this seriously? So when I was running, I was with the 215 at 230 pacer, tapos may loop, nakita ko yung 215 pacer. So sa isip ko, what if I chase that 215? Kaya ko kaya to finish and race the 215? Sabi ko, you know what? I'll take this seriously. I'll race as fast as I can. So pag towards the finish, may yung husband ko at saka yung brother-in-law ko, yung brother-in-law ko runner. So nakita niya ako, sabi niya, to the end, na-beat ko yung 215. Naka 212 ako. So I was so happy. Sabi ng brother-in-law ko, oh my God, I thought you'll be dying by the end. Sabi niya, ba't ang bilis-bilis mo? Sabi ko, kasi chine-chase ko yung 215. I wanted to beat the 215. I-try ko lang. Na-beat ko siya. So I was so happy. Pero hindi pa ako serious sa running at that time. Happy lang ako kasi na-beat ko yung sister ko.
Wow.
Na-beat ko rin yung 215.
Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive
Yeah, so
at first.
that was the first time. It's almost like nung nag-click sa isip ko na baka kaya ko abutin yung 215, naabot ko. So I was super excited after nun. But marathon running, hindi pa rin. Hindi pa serious yun. Until nalaman ng mga co-workers ko na nakatapos kami ng half marathon with my sister, they asked me na, hey, do you want to sign up to do this marathon? Doon nag-start yung marathon ko. I don't want to keep talking if you have another question.
Very impressive po kasi parang naalala ko tuloy yung sarili ko unang half marathon ko. No? Halos mamatay-matay na ako, no?
Ako
The
din.
first half marathon ko, no? And I'm driving a manual transmission car, no? At talagang parang nagka-cramps na yung paa ko during that time, no? Yan. So, iba talaga ano po, no? Yung sinasabi nilang race atmosphere, no? And you see kapag first timer ka, when you see all those types of people, may mga matatanda, makikita mo, even though they are may mga nag-struggle pero but they keep their hindi sila tumitigil, hindi sila huminto, and you get inspired, no? And it becomes the start, no? Para lalo ka pang mag-sign up into other races, no? Yan.
Right.
Yan. Okay po.
May question dito kay Chester Maghirang. Coach Chess. Ilonggo din to, Jolly. Taga Bacolod din siya.
Isa rin po yan
What's
sa
your
mga malalakas ko, no?
what's your recovery looks like? And do you train by heart or pace?
Oh. So I gusto ko share na I want to give credit to my coach kasi my coach ako. She's also Filipino. I'm proud to say na she's actually Guinness World Record holder. She has 2 Guinness records for triathlon. So I trust her sa lahat ng training ko. She and I have a very good communication. And she gives me things to show. She has me hit paces, but she also watches my heart rate. So, dalawa yun. Like, sasabihin niya, zone 2 training today, these are the paces. Tapos, sine-check niya. Then, ina-adjust niya. So, hindi niya ako binibigyan ng training plan na this is what you do for the whole month. It's more like every 3 days kasi sine-check niya kung na-reach ko ba or hindi. Yeah, so it's more personalized. So I leave it up to her. It's mostly pace, but she also has my heart rate, my heart zones. So it's both, it's combined. She tells me like what zones to hit and she gives me feedback, ganon. And for recovery, I know there was another question for recovery. For recovery naman, after a workout, I take protein shake, or if I can eat real protein, I will. Pero pag hindi available, I just try within 30 minutes protein shake, or sometimes kahit na chocolate milk. So I do that. And then obviously eat and rest, very important. And then I do yoga a lot. And then may massage gun din ako. Massage is important din. And you roll yung sa, yeah. That's what I do for recovery. And a lot of stretching. Like I said, yoga and stretching.
So sabi nga po nila para yung fitness level mo is maganda sa running, no? You should be well-rounded, no, in terms of your fitness, no? Hindi lamang sa running, but you will combine that with recovery, how you perform those stretching, yoga and everything, nutrition, yan kasama po yan. So yung isa sa mga tanong ko po, no, nasimulan niyo po kasi kaagad sa half marathon po, no? How long did it take you para tawag dito, para ma-complete yung or ma-finish yung inyong first full marathon po?
Oh, so yun nga yung sabi ko, like talagang it didn't cross my mind to do a full marathon. Talagang hindi. I mean, I enjoyed the half marathon, pero that was it. But it was somebody at work, sabi niya sa akin, magmi-meeting kami, sabi niya, Julie, I'm not gonna start this meeting until you sign up with me to do this marathon. Sabi ko, I'm not gonna do a marathon. Give me next year. Sabi niya, no. Sabi niya, we have 4 months. Kasi May yon, June, July, August, September. So like we have 4 months to train. October pa yung race, St. George's Marathon in Utah. Sabi ko, oh my God, I don't know if I can commit to this. But 8 kami sa room. Sabi ko, if there's one other person in the room who will sign up with us, sige, I promise you, I'll sign up with you. Hindi ko alam yung first person na inas ko, runner pala. Sabi ko sa kanya, Rebecca, you wanna sign up with us? We're gonna do this marathon in October. Tapos sabi niya, okay. Sabi ko, oh my God, sino ang nag-okay sa marathon just like that? So I was committed. Tinext ko yung husband ko. Sabi ko, I'm gonna do this full marathon. Are you gonna support me? Kasi you need your family support before you do anything, right? Especially na it involves a lot of time and training. Sabi niya, yeah, go for it. So anyway, that's when I fell in love with running. Talagang when I started training seriously for a marathon, kasi alam ko it's a long distance. I don't know what I'm doing. So ginugol ko uli, like training plan for just a beginner marathon. So I looked at the schedule, maraming days off, parang 3 days off every week. Sabi ko, tama to, it will work for me kasi I travel for work. Sabi ko, 3 days off, it's good. So I started doing that. Doon ko, I fell in love with yung ikaw lang na you're out there. Kasi hindi ako disciplined before. Hindi ako into fitness before. Like I'm one of those na you do a New Year's resolution na I'm gonna start exercising. Then I'll go to the gym siguro mga 3 weeks. Then hindi mo ako makikita for 3 years. You know? So I was never disciplined. I was disciplined sa work ko, but in my own personal, like I didn't take care of myself. So when I committed to the marathon, talagang I was so surprised na I was so disciplined. I will wake up early to train. Tapos I was getting stronger. Siyempre makikita mo yung sarili mo, yung progress mo. Doon ako na fall in love. Oh my God, if you put in the work pala, you can see the progress. Doon ako na-inspire. And then when I got inspired, syempre nag-start na ako, you read about marathon. And that's when I learned about Boston Marathon time. Yung yung race namin na sinign-upan is a Boston qualifier. So sabi ko, oh my, what if Boston qualify ako? Anyway, so I don't know much about what I was doing. So sabi ko sa husband ko, you know what, I'm gonna Google a coach. Kasi I don't know what I'm doing and it's a long distance. I don't want to hurt myself. So I Googled coach app and then I found a coach. We met. Sabi ko lang na I'm a beginner runner. This will be my first marathon. Sabi ko, can you help me? Sabi niya, okay. Sabi ko, this is my training plan. I got it online. It's a beginner plan. Sabi niya, okay. And he took me to the gym. Sabi ko, ano ba to? I was asking him to help me with my running. Why is he taking me to the gym? I didn't understand na you have to strengthen pala so you don't get injured. So he was showing me exercises to strengthen and all that. Sabi ko, okay, but hindi yun serious ang relationship namin ng coach ko kasi I only like see him and pay him when we see each other. Siguro mga every 2 weeks. So
Mhm.
one time, don't get me wrong, as I learned more and I was falling in love with running, naging ambitious din ako. Sabi ko, oh my, what if I Boston qualify? So I talked to my coach. Sabi ko, Coach, don't laugh at me. I haven't told anyone, but ikaw lang. Sabi ko, do you think I can Boston qualify? You should have seen his face. He was like, oh my God, she's a beginner runner and she's not young anymore, but she's very ambitious. So sabi niya sa akin, okay, give me your best 2 miles. Sabi niya, I'll time you. So, syempre, I want to impress him. So I ran so fast. I gave it my best. And nung natapos na yung 2 miles ko, coach siya kasi sa running sa high school. He looked at me and he was, wow, like you're faster than the kid I'm training in high school. I said, really, coach? I can Boston qualify. Sabi niya, yeah, but palitan natin yung training plan mo. Hindi na pwede tong mga easy-easy na daming days off. So pinalitan niya, sabi niya, you have to start hitting the paces. Sabi ko, okay. So he checked in with me. Sabi niya, are you hitting the paces? Sabi ko, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sabi niya, it's okay, just keep trying. Sabi ko, okay. Anyway, I went to the race not really knowing my longest distance siguro, 30K or 32, 34K sa training. But slow. Tapos, sabi ko lang na, I'm just gonna give it my best and see what happens. And during the race, so I'm very proud to share na my first marathon race, nag-Boston qualify ako. I beat my time by over 15 minutes.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
Wow, very impressive.
Wow.
yeah. So
Impressive.
so that was when, don't get me wrong, doon ko na-realize na baka gift to. Like, this is like a gift. Running is a gift. Kasi some people train for years before they can Boston qualify. Ako, I just started and then I was able to Boston qualify. That's when I got more inspired to take it further. Kasi feeling ko, like, God gave me this gift later in life na na-discover ko. Hindi naman ako runner. Why is he doing this to me? Like, what can I do with this gift? That's why I wanted to go for yung world majors na. Kasi nag-Boston qualify na ako. And then my friend said, oh, there are 6 major marathons in the world. So that's what started my dream talaga na I want to go for them. And then obviously I discovered the World Marathon Challenge. Yun ang nag-inspire sa akin na connect with something greater and bigger than individual accomplishment. You know, that's when I connected yung advocacy ko with Kalipay Foundation in Negros to help the abused kids. Because I feel like, okay, I'm given this talent. What are you going to do with this talent? Use this talent to touch the lives of other people and help others in the process. So yun ang ginawa ko with the World Marathon Challenge.
Mhm.
So yeah, sorry, it took a long time, but that's how I started.
That's very impressive. So mga sa training, so how like your base you started like 3 miles 3 times a week or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when I started following yung plan, syempre yung mga plan, you go up in miles every week.
So progressive po, no? Progressive, no? As the weeks go on, so tumataas yung level ng duration and intensity po ng training, right?
Yeah.
So talaga, no? So if you have a training plan and you have a personal coach, no? So it goes well, no? Dito, no? At basahin ko lang po isa sa mga comment po, no? Sabi ni Anjo, no? Angelito Maria Torres Bonifacio, no? So nakakatuwa pong pakinggan yung story nyo, ma'am. So nakaka-inspire at medyo nakaka-goosebumps, sabi po niya. And,
oh, thank you. Salamat.
At very impressive po, no? Sabi nyo nga po, you're 49 now and you just started 5 years ago, 44, 43 I think. So parang parang ang bilis po, no? Ang bilis nung improvement, no? Sabi nyo nga po kanina, parang sinasabi nyo na it's a gift, no? So siguro it's a result din po nung inyong discipline, no? Dito sa dun sa dun sa pag sunod po dun sa training plan na binigay sa inyo ng coach po ninyo, no? And isa sa mga tanong ko po, no, sabi nyo nga po you have Boston qualified and it has inspired you to do things, challenging yourself to another level. How did you prepare po for the World Marathon Challenge? Kasi alam ko, kagaya nung usapan po natin kanina, parang iniisip ko pa lang po, no, yung napagdaanan nyo po ninyo dito sa World Marathon Challenge na to, parang it takes so much preparation, no? It takes so much courage, no, para i-take itong challenge na to, no? And what made you thought of joining this kind of race?
That's a very good question. So nung birthday ko last year, kasi mag-50 ako in a few weeks, next month birthday ko, mag-50 ako. So when I turned 49, like I shared na sabi ko na maybe I have this gift. Tapos nakita ko rin yung, I've seen the World Marathon Challenge sa TV kasi there's somebody from Arizona who did this in 2020. So doon nag-enter sa isip ko na, kaya ko kaya to? So when I made the decision na I'm gonna do this, syempre, to be honest with you, hindi ako sure kung matapos ko to or hindi, right? Kasi it's back-to-back, 7 days in a row. Tapos, I've never done a marathon na back-to-back. So, but you know what? Like my mindset is strong na if other people can do this, I can do this. I am very willing to work hard. Yun, I want to touch on the discipline part kasi I was very disciplined. Yun lang. Kasi I'm very consistent and very disciplined. Kasi if it's, so the minute na nag-decide ako, it took me a long time, don't get me wrong. Kasi siguro mga 2.5 years din na back and forth kung mag-sign up ba ako o hindi, or gagawin ko ba to or hindi, until I made the decision together with my husband, of course, na I'm gonna do this. So once nag-commit ako, talagang I know that I'm gonna have to give up a lot of different things in my life to make this a priority. And na-delay pa yung race kasi I started training with my coach nung May. Dapat October ang race, na-delay pa till January. So na-extend yung training. But very focused ako at discipline. Yun lang. Hindi ako nag-miss kahit na 1 day of training. Hindi ako nag-miss. And I have to say also, kahit may COVID ako, nagka-COVID ako, but I'm very lucky na it wasn't talagang debilitating yung symptoms ko. I still trained. My coach even said, huh, you have COVID? Like your paces, you were hitting them. I thought na there was nothing happening. Sabi ko, no, I tested positive. I get a little bit short of breath, but I tell myself, COVID, no, I'm training today and you're just gonna have to sit there and but of course you have to listen to your body. I'm not saying, and I don't want people to disrespect kasi iba-iba, you know, alam mo sa sarili mo kung kaya mo or hindi, right? And definitely I don't want to disrespect COVID kasi it can be serious for some people, it could be mild for some people. And lucky lang ako na yung nagka-COVID ako during training, mild lang. So I was able to train pa rin during COVID. But again, I don't want to discount na you have to listen to your body and take care of your body too. Yun, so also mental, very important kasi it's not every day na you're willing to wake up and just train hard, right? Kasi we're all people, life happens, may commitment ka sa bahay mo, sa trabaho mo, tapos minsan tamad ka na rin. But you know what? Yung pag-sign up ko talaga ng World Marathon Challenge, I set myself up to succeed. Kasi my mindset already knows, yeah, you don't know how to get there, but you have the right people supporting you to get there. So I have the right mindset, number one. I feel like I have the right coach to train me to be able to do that. My husband is very supportive of me. Tapos nag-commit ako na I'll do fundraising sa Kalipay Foundation sa mga to help the abused kids sa Negros. Don't get me wrong, that's a very important factor for me kasi emotionally they inspired me. Kasi the kids sent me a video that says, go, 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 Tita Julie. I kept that on my phone. So when I'm tired, I look at those kids. Oh my God, I'm gonna run for those kids, right? So it gave me more than ako lang kung if I only listen to me, oh, tamad ako ngayon. Siguro ilang days ako nag-miss ng training. But to me, it's beyond, it's more than just me. And then nung nag-fundraising ako, like I feel na swerte ko rin na ang dami-dami kong friends nag-donate right away. Na I feel accountable to them. Kasi I feel like, hey, they supported me. Ako pwede magtamad-tamad. I mean, they donated to my cause. I'm responsible to give it my best too. So yun, like I feeling ko na-set up ko yung sarili ko to win, like to be successful in my goal to achieve my dream. Kasi I have the emotional and mental inspiration to keep me going. And then mentally then I in the morning I do first thing in the morning before I do my workout, I do meditation, nagme-meditate ako. And then I also nagjo-journal ako. I haven't been very consistent with it, but it triggers me kasi when I do the journal, it's a gratefulness journaling. First thing when I wake up in the morning, I think about 3 things na I'm grateful for. Kahit na I woke up today, I don't have any pain. I'm grateful for that. So just training my mind to look at the positive in everything around us. Kasi it's very important na you set up your mind right first thing before you go through your day. Kasi pag bad mood ka na, you know what I mean? And
Right.
It's not gonna work. So I set myself up na I'm grateful for the day. I'm grateful I'm healthy. I'm grateful to be able to train. And then medyo sometimes tamad na ako, but I help myself get motivated and inspired. So like I shared with you, I've talked to Rolando before to get me inspired also for my own race. I don't know what people think, but I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. Mamba mentality, like wake up every day, work hard. Yung work ethic niya is, if you really get to know him, sa mga work niya, his videos, it helps me. Like wake up every day, be a better version of yourself every day. So it helps me, motivate me. So just whatever works for you na gets you inspired. It could be your neighbor, it could be your co-runner, it could be your friend, it could be somebody you look up to. Sa akin naman, if I need the motivation and inspiration, hindi ako mahihiya to reach out to people to get those motivation, whatever it may be. Kahit na hindi ko kilala, like I saw that they just ran a marathon or something and they did very well, I would reach out and just get advice from people. Be very open. Yun lang.
So
So
napakaganda.
we're talking about sa 7 continents. So maraming nag-watch ngayon, so like mostly sa US, mga bucket list nila yan. What is your preparation and training na alam mo it's very cold weather, no?
So, also, I just want to say na pag prepared ka, that's when your confidence comes in the race, right? Like confidence comes in your preparation. So I was very committed. I was very disciplined. I have a coach na syempre yung regular training for marathon plus back-to-back. Train niya talaga ako. Nag-peak kami 3 times. Meaning nag-run kami ng 7 marathons in 8 days, 9 days, or 6 marathons in 8 days. 3 times kami sa training cycle namin. So alam ko na matatapos ko na to. You know what I mean? Because I was prepared and my coach prepared me that way. Then we include a lot of stretching, yoga, and strength training para hindi ka ma-injure. And then also, alam ko na Antarctica is gonna be very cold. And nagpunta ako sa Wisconsin this winter, siguro mga 3 weeks lang before the race. kasi I have to try out yung mga gear, yung shoes. Kasi ang shoes mo, iba naman, hindi naman regular running shoe. So I have to try it on. Trinay ko rin na, alam ko na kung ang weather ganito, yung temperature, ilang layers ang gagamitin ko. So nag-train ako doon talaga. And then I also know na it's gonna be hot and humid sa Cape Town, sa Australia, sa Dubai, ganun. Nung umuwi ako sa Philippines last December, nag-race din ako doon, nag-train ako doon. Para alam ko kung anong feeling na it's hot and humid to race in those situations. So feeling ko na prepare ko yung mga different weather and elements na I'm anticipating that's gonna happen in the race. So I think that preparation helped me very well.
Yan. So sabi nga po dito no sa isa sa mga ano natin no, isa sa mga takeaways ko dito no, if you have the right mindset, right people, advocacy no, and being grateful no, and be positive about everything no. Sabi dito ni isa sa mga athletes natin no sa grupo natin sa Dukot Center, sabi ni Sweet no. Sana nawala. Ito sabi niya, you have the right person to get you there no, to get you to success no, and it's about your circle, your support system no.
Totoo yan. Like if you have the right support supporting you, your family, your coach, your friends, you know, surround yourself with people that you know is going to be there for you to support you through it all, you know.
Yan. So you should have people no na that will position you no to succeed no. Tama po 'yan. And tanong po no, nabanggit niyo na rin po yung 7 continents na marathon po no. So kanina napag-usapan na po natin to konti no. Paano po yung ginawa po ninyo doon no? So you started with Antarctica po no. So and it's very cold there. To the next marathon po no, which is South Africa. Paano po yung naging transition? May nagpahinga ba kayo? Hindi. Ito ba yung literal na parang wiwi lang ang pahinga talaga during the 7 days po na to?
So parang na-anticipate ko na yun ang mangyayari. This is gonna be the toughest week of my life. I already know that. Okay, nag-train na tayo for this. Syempre, ang hindi ko lang na-train yung walang tulog kasi syempre, nakakatulog pa rin ako kahit papano, kahit nakatrain na ako ng 6 days, 6 marathons in 8 days, ganun. Syempre, hindi mo alam how is it kung wala kang tulog, how is it kung sa plane ka lang natutulog. So in the whole week, the only hotel na nakatulog kami in bed is in Africa. Kasi sa Antarctica, as soon as we landed there, mga 2 hours later, nag-start na kami ng race. After the race, we flew na to Africa. And then doon kami naka-hotel kami sa Africa. And then the next day, nag-run kami sa Cape Town. And then, medyo na-delay kami. So we were there. Then, punta na kami sa Australia. After Australia, talagang after the run, balik na kayo sa plane, doon na kayo natutulog, kumakain, and then pa Dubai, doon ka na natutulog during your plane ride, and then as soon as you land, ganun, run na naman. So, yung iba, hindi na nakaka-shower, but if you finish earlier, makaka-shower ka pa. Hindi ako naka-shower siguro sa 2 races, but for the most part, swerte ko rin na I was able to finish quick, and while waiting for others, nakakapag-shower pa ako, nakakain pa ako, at natutulog kami sa sahig kahit saan. So I slept on the floor in the airport. Talagang if you have opportunity to rest. So while waiting for others, because I was one of the early finishers, first finishers. So binigyan kami nila ng parang inflatable na mattress, na air mattress. So dala-dala ko yan, or yoga mat. Yun, sa side, kahit nasaan na sa sahig, you just sleep, at least rest, kahit na hindi ka nakakatulog, at least you're laying down. So yun ang recovery lang. And then it's time to go back on the plane, then run na naman. So every time you shower, you just change to your next gear for the next race. Yun, parang ganun. But hindi naman surprising lahat yun kasi like I said, mental talaga kasi alam ko na that's what I'm gonna go through. Hindi ko lang alam kung walang tulog at hindi ko rin alam syempre yung jet lag sa iba't ibang time zone. Hindi ko rin syempre ma-practice yan, no? Pero it's almost like adrenaline na lahat. And then just like I said, being grateful kasi yung iba na notice ko towards the end, bad mood na yung ibang runners, parang mga galit na. Ako hindi. Kasi para sa akin, I'm just grateful na I just finished my 5th marathon. I'm still healthy. I can do another one. Talagang ako medyo like I'm just very happy and grateful na I'm there. So good mood ako talaga during the race. Good mood ako. Kahit na pagod, good mood pa rin. I still smile. Yun ang sabi ng isang race crew sa akin na he noticed na I would run my race and then at the finish I'm just so happy and I'm smiling. I said, of course, why would I not be happy, you know? So I think yun lang, like if you already anticipate na ganun, na it's gonna be your hardest week in your life and you've trained for this and give it your best and smile, run happy. And when you do, everything becomes so easy. Na parang, and then of course, maraming nagme-message yung mga friends, family, mga Filipinos all over the world. Doon ako talaga na-excite na, oh my God, I didn't know I'm inspiring somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I thought na I'm just doing this for me and for my advocacy, for my friends and family. Hindi ko alam kahit na strangers pala na inspire ko. So that gives more meaning to me na hindi lang, this is just not for me. I'm doing this for others too. So yeah, like when I carried the Philippine flags, Antarctica, for example, talagang proud na proud ako na I want to carry the Philippine flag here. I want people to know we exist in this world, you know, ganon. So it just became more, I'm more inspired din sa mga tao na nag-message sa akin, ganon na yun lang, na just very grateful for the whole experience. Talagang it's the best thing that I've ever done in my life.
So preparation, mindset, and mental, di ba? So you were prepared for all the races you did. And to add, sa preparation mo, you have the mindset and the mental to go along with it. Kaya importante talaga yung mindset and then yung mental. Kasi like what you said, there's times na yung mga runner, iba pagod na, di ba? Like, mapagod ka and then that's where mental comes in. And you said that nakikita mo, na-inspired ka sa mga nakikita mong runner na old, young, fit, not fit, pero they run. And that's what makes me run. Nakikita ko rin yun eh. Nakikita ko na old and young and heavy set and really, really fit. And if they can do it, I can do it. So basically, yun ang importante. You prepared for situational situation, di ba? And you prepare yourself, mindset and mentally. Kaya yun ang talagang kailangan. And we're really, really inspired by your story. I just want to let you know.
Oh, thank you. Kasi to be honest with you, what also keeps me going and motivates me is same, like if somebody tells me, hey, you're inspiring, I was like, wow. And then sometimes ako, like I just do my running around the neighborhood. Sometimes I stop at a stoplight and then somebody stranger tells me, hey, I see you here every day working hard. Just keep it going. You're inspiring me. I feel like that makes my day. You know, if I'm able, like some of my friends started running because I started running and they're feeling good about themselves. And that to me is a validation. I'm not doing this just for me. I hope I have a greater purpose with this gift I'm blessed with, you know. So yeah, thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me, talaga.
No, thank you.
Sabi ko na comment po dito ni Coach Angelo, madaming yung mga tinatamad sigurong mga runners ngayong gabi, no, napapanood ito. Sa mga tinatamad na runners ngayong gabi, baka bukas sigurado ako tatakbo lahat ng mga na-inspire sila. And running community po, no, in general, kumbaga very very inspiring, accommodating, no.
Uh-huh.
Parang kung makikita mo parang ano talaga very supportive environment ang running community, no. So ang susunod po naman natin pong tanong po, no. So after the 7 continents, no. 7 marathons, no, in 7 days. Where do you want to go from here? Ano yung susunod na nasa isip po ninyo na na sasalihan? And considering po, no, na pasakalye na rin po ito, no, and you also have completed, no, yung about 6 world marathon majors in Tokyo, no. We would like to congratulate you for that, no.
Congratulations.
Parang
Yes.
after nung racing, no, dun sa 7 days na 7 continents, parang hindi na nagpahinga, no, nag-Tokyo pa, no. So
Parang 2 weeks lang ata or 3 weeks yung yung pahinga.
yung pahinga, yung
Yung body niya is still adjusting.
Yeah.
And so ano po yung where do you go from here paano? Yung what I mean is ano pa yung makikita namin o mababalitaan namin kay Ma'am Julie?
Oh, Coach, so to be honest with you, kasi I gave everything my all sa 777 training. Yung first na sa isip ko is, I'm gonna take a break after Tokyo. Yun ang nasa isip ko. But to be honest with you, hindi ko alam na I'm gonna perform as well sa World Marathon Challenge, na I would win the last 4 and feel good about, and still feel strong. Kasi after the 7, talagang strong pa ako, to be honest with you. And I hope I don't sound like I'm bragging, kasi hindi bragging yun. Kasi I feel like I want to give credit to my coach too for training me so well na nakikita ko naghihina ng iba. Ang iba, ako hindi pa. Like, I wasn't even, to be honest, I wasn't even sore or anything the next day. Like, parang kaya ko pa, let's do an 8th day, you know? Yun ang feeling ko. And then I was excited then I was gonna do the Tokyo Marathon kasi of course that was my first dream na to finish the 6. And tapos, of course, after the 7, yung 1, yung parang nagiging, 1 marathon versus doing the 7. Okay, kaya yan, right? So after that, I was thinking I'm gonna take a break na. But because of everything that happened, na the results na talagang maraming nag-celebrate sa accomplishment ko rin sa 777, now it's not the time to give up, feeling ko. Kasi feeling ko, I was still strong after the 7th day. Feeling ko, hindi pa ako nag-peak talaga. Kahit na I will be 50 in a few weeks, feeling ko hindi ko para na-reach yung peak ko eh. So I'm still ambitious na, what can I really do with this running? Let's see. So don't get me wrong. So I'm challenged. My next race, wala akong race until November. That's just, yung nag-sign up ako last year pa, just to go with my friends kasi I want to motivate them. I want to be there for them kasi they're going to do their first marathon or second marathon. I was just going to be supporting them. Pero of course, now I'm a little more ambitious. So I'm exploring options kung ano pa ang magagawa ko. And there's this one race I'm looking at, I'm gonna be honest. It's the toughest foot race on earth. It's the Marathon des Sables. I don't know if you've heard of it, sa Sahara Desert, sa Morocco.
Yes, Sahara Desert, yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, baka gagawin ko yan, we'll see. But hindi na ako makasign up kasi they're doing the race next month. So it's not gonna be till next year. But to answer your question, ang original plan ko was to take a break from running and maybe transition to triathlon because I really wanna do conquer my fear of swimming and then work on my cycling skills also. And I still wanna do that. It's a good cross training anyway to swim and bike, right? Pero yun, I just wanna see really where this running takes me. So I have more goals na I wanna set for myself in running. Kasi feeling ko I can still get better as a runner, and I wanna see what I can do with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
The what? 777?
777. Make it the second time around.
Second round. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, no. Kasi I want to do something different.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to probably challenge kasi something more na,
Iba naman.
Iba naman,
yeah,
yeah,
like
you
I want
never
to
can.
know,
Yeah.
can I do more than what I've already done? Yun lang siguro. But if I have the opportunity, plus it's not cheap to do it. So,
Yun ang
you
susunod ko
I'm
po sanang
sure.
tanong eh. Magkano yung nagastos no doon sa
oh, hindi ko na, sabi ko sa asawa ko, can we not talk about it?
Yeah. True.
Sabi ko, let's put it this
Nasa
way.
nandun na.
Yeah, tapos na eh. Sabi ko, tapos na. We committed to it and tapos na. So that's probably part of the reason too, while I'll say na, would you do it again? But
The expenses, yeah.
yeah, it's the
It's
expenses.
hardly,
And,
yeah.
but it was, all I can say, it was the most epic experience. I will forever cherish for the rest of my life. Talagang that was the best week.
It's like
in
you
my
conquer everything na, no? Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
your whole,
Yeah, it's almost like it's the same thing. It doesn't have to be 777, right? Kahit na if it's your first 5K or 10K, yung feeling mo na, oh my God, I achieved
Accomplished.
something. Yeah,
Right.
yung parang lahat ma-conquer mo na. Like anything. It's not just in the running, any areas of your life, parang feeling mo may superpower ka, di ba? Same feeling. It doesn't have to be 7-7. It could be 10K. It could be you're not even a runner and you just want to do a 5K. Try doing it. Once you finish, you'll feel that fulfillment, na accomplishment, na parang, oh my God, I have superpower. I can do anything, right? So, same thing.
Yes, and
Correct.
everything that you have accomplished in sports, no, it can be translated also in other aspects of your life, no, like discipline, having that consistency, the proper mindset, no, and yun. So, balikan ko lang po ulit yung 777. Di ako makaget over talaga eh doon sa 777. So, nabanggit niyo po kanina na doon sa ano, off the live na ano natin na you started conservatively, no, doon sa pag-run, no, and when you were there in Antarctica siguro dahil di natin alam, no, kung ano mangyayari in the next 7 marathons, no, so you run conservatively and you have better placing, no, sa susunod sa Africa, no, and when did you start thinking, no, or you're having thoughts about winning, no, winning 1, 2, or even the whole competition, no? When did you start having thoughts about winning it?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, in the beginning, syempre conservative ako sa Antarctica because you don't know how you're gonna feel. Tapos snow and ice. Tapos may nakita ako ibang runner na they slip on ice. Talagang they hit their head. So I have to be careful kasi I have 6 more to go after this. So I was just conservative. I was just happy to finish the way I did. So 4th place ako doon. And then sa Cape Town, 3rd place ako. The whole time, 2nd place ako sa Cape Town. And then I cramped siguro mga early pa, just after half marathon. Nag-start na yung legs ko. So doon, you learn your lesson from every situation, right? Kasi after nag-cramp ako, alam ko na yung salt ko, yung electrolytes ko, kulang, ganon. So I really couldn't recover. Talagang I was hurting, so nagwo-walk na ako towards the end. So yung isang runner, nag-take over siya sa akin sa last mile na. And so naging 3rd place ako sa Cape Town. And then sa Australia naman, nag-start kami, hot na yung weather. So conservative na ako kasi alam ko nag-cramp ako the day before. But I already nag-adjust na ako sa mga electrolytes ko and salt ko. So alam ko na, but hindi ko, of course, hindi pa rin guaranteed na I'm not gonna cramp. So I was very conservative until nag-sunset na and the weather was cooler. Doon na ako I gave it my best. So anyway, so where I started competing, kasi may isang race crew na towards the end of the Australia na race, sabi niya sa akin, the other lady who was winning 1st place, sabi niya sa akin, she's only 2 minutes ahead of you. Chase her. So parang sabi ko, oh my God, he's like my angel. He doesn't even know me. And yet he's telling me to go for it. Anyway, so to answer your question, just before we landed in Dubai, hinanap niya ako sa plane. And then when he found me on the plane, sabi niya sa akin, why were you so slow in the beginning? Did you know the last 10 loops in Australia na you were the fastest? Sabi ko, huh? I didn't know that. Sabi niya, yeah. Sabi niya, why were you so slow? I said, because I cramped sa Cape Town the day before. That's why I was conserving. Sabi niya, don't do that again. Sabi niya, as soon as we land in Dubai, you're gonna race to win. Nung sinabi niya sa akin yan, it empowered me, it inspired me. It's almost like here's a stranger who believes in me before I even believe na I'm gonna win this. Kasi at first, hindi ako talaga nagre-race to win. Like, I didn't care. I just wanna finish and finish well. Yun lang ang goal ko. And then when he told me that, talagang as soon as the gun went off in Dubai, I was really like trying to win the race. And I did. That's where I won the race. And that's when parang na-inspire talaga ako na kaya ko pala to. I'm as in kaya to win the race. And the same thing sa Madrid. He was looking for me before we landed in Madrid, and he told me, same strategy again, Julie. So anyway, long story short, he was the one who inspired me. That's why sometimes I tell people too, na hindi natin alam the little things we do for others, how much impact that is to them, right? Okay. So for this guy, I call him my angel, because he just didn't know. Kasi talaga, to be honest with you, if he probably didn't say that to me, na you could win this, why don't be conservative, give it your all from the beginning till the end. Siguro hindi ako naging mas aggressive, but he believed in me, he inspired me, and the little thing he did for me, that's what carried me through. That's why the rest of the race, I won first place, the last 4 races.
Julie, marami nagtatanong, nakakikita ko sa live eh. Ano daw ang sapatos na gamit mo?
Yan,
so, a lot of nakikinig at saka nanonood sa atin all over the world. Every time I look at it, ano daw ang sapatos na gamit mo? What kind of shoes do you wear?
Yeah. So, iba-iba tayo, no? So, it depends on if sometimes, but for me, yung Alpha Fly is what I love the most.
Okay.
So I know it's expensive, but my friend ako sa California, siya yung bumibili for me sa outlet store sa Nike, because you can get it less than 50% off. So that's why I feel very supportive yung mga friends ko rin kasi they go to the store out of their way to find good deals for me kasi alam nila yun ang shoes na I like. So, but again, it's not for everybody because some people, I've recommended it, they tried it, they don't like it. So it just depends on what you like, what you feel most comfortable. But for me, yun lang yung Nike Alpha Fly.
Thank you. Ayan, mga kababayan, nalaman nyo kung anong suot ni Julie na sapatos. So, bumili na kayo.
I'm recommending yung yung sale sa outlet, more than half, 50% off.
Yeah. So,
don't buy the full price.
For racing shoes po yun po, no?
Yeah.
Miss Judy. How about for training? Ano yung ginagamit mong shoes?
Because nabibili ng friend ko na less than half off. So I train with it too kasi parang same price na sa mga regular shoes eh. Before, I would train with Saucony, Kinvara na Saucony or
Ayan, Lolo.
tinatry ko, but yung nung nabili ng friend ko na she found a place to get it na mga half off or less than half off paminsan with the extra 20% off. So I just started training with it too.
So sa mga sapatos, do you get like dead toenails or may na-experience mo na ba yun? So do you go up? Oh, wala. Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Siguro yung hindi damaged, mga 3 na.
Oh.
Pumunta ako sa podiatrist kasi akala ko at first, syempre bago pa ako sa running, sabi ko baka fungus to. So I went to the podiatrist, sabi ng podiatrist, no, it's because of your running. And he said, just paint it. Sabi niya, mag-pedicure ka na lang. So, out of sight, out of mind, sabi niya sa akin. Sabi ko, as long as, it's gonna fall up, it's gonna grow back, So,
Okay.
I have accepted na that's part of running.
Yeah.
But may ibang runner naman na hindi nadadamage yung
Right,
toenails.
right. Uh-huh.
But for me, nadadamage talaga eh.
Do you apply Vaseline like petroleum jelly? Yeah.
I do.
Do you get
Sa mga-
blister also?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do the Vaseline. I put
Yeah.
Vaseline. Anti-chafing. Yeah.
Cream, yeah. So sa mga babae, do you shaft? I have a friend dito, yan.
Yeah, here.
Uh-huh.
And then under your sports bra,
Sports bra, yeah. Mhm. I learned that how many times, so you have to apply petroleum jelly a lot before and don't use with the, ano ba yun, yung parang alambre, right? So you have to use the other one that it's not wired.
Yeah.
Sa mga singit-singit, yan.
Yeah. Thighs too. Sa thigh.
Yeah.
Yan. Sa Pilipinas daw po may nag-comment no na sa park access daw no naka 50% off pa daw yung yung Nike Alpha Fly 2. So, yan. So
Yeah.
sabi to ni nung number 1 na budol coach namin no si Coach Angelo. And so kapag alam lahat ni Coach Angelo yan eh. Siguro si Coach Angelo ngayon medyo naiinggit na siya sa atin no kasi sa atin personally nakakakwentuhan natin si Miss Julie no.
Hi Coach Angelo.
Pa na yung comment niya dito sa pa na yung comment niya ngayon dito sa ating live no. And so yun po no nabanggit na yung
Okay,
susunod
Coach.
na plano po no that you're taking a break muna then you're thinking of triathlon no. Yan. So, how do you balance no yung ginagawa po ninyo no despite of being a nurse po no? Tama po. Tama, nurse po. And having family, then preparations no. So ano po yung nyo? Ano po yung pinakasikreto nyo po dito para ma-balance po lahat ito?
Yeah. So, it depends on the situation mo, no? Kasi ako wala akong kids, so it gives me a lot of more time, right? Kasi if you have kids, iba eh. Kasi may mga activities pa and that your time at home. So, to me, it's up to the individual person yung prioritizing, like what's important to you. Kasi before you sign up and do anything for your training and stuff, it's important na yung family mo talaga is supportive, right? So talk to your spouse, your husband or wife, your kids, let them know daddy will be away, kasi magte-train ganon. Explain lang yung training plan mo. And then for me, it works out to kasi yung coach ko and I, may calendar kami. So if I have a meeting, I have to go out of state, may meeting kami ganito, sasabihin ko lang sa kanya, I can only work out up to 1 hour, a day for these days. So babawiin niya yan sa weekend. Like she will give me 4 hours, 5 hours workout or something like that. So i-balance lang. And then of course, also there's a few things I gave up. Like I don't watch movies anymore because it takes too long. It's like 2 hours, right? Mga Netflix. Tapos sometimes sinasacrifice ko rin. I don't do dinners, yung social dinners with friends. Siyempre, it's important then to connect with your friends. Pero sabi ko, pwede ko yung gawin after my race, right? So, kasi for me, kung friends mo sila talaga, they will understand. So, yun lang, you just balance with your family. And then sa work, then I communicated with my work. I'm gonna do this race. It's gonna involve a lot of training. But I also try to see na anong time na pwede ko i-give up, right? So, yun lang. It's a give and take kasi alam natin we only have 24 hours a day, 168 hours a week. So, what's important na talagang we need to fit in, yung mga non-negotiable na you have to do, then plug it in. Tapos ano yung mga negotiable, pwede siguro to after the race na lang or hindi naman importante to, you know. And then it's important na you spend time with your spouse, your wife or your husband, then make that time matter. You know, kahit na 1 hour lang yan, kung focus ka sa kanya or something like that, matters than 4 hours na distracted ka. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think looking at what's priority, plug in your calendar. Kasi sometimes, kung sa isip mo lang, you don't really see it. But if you put it in writing, makikita mo talaga, how much time am I spending on Facebook, for example? How much time I'm spending on Netflix? Pwede ko i-bargain yan na instead of 3 hours, 30 minutes na lang, you know, and then make sure yung importante na tao sa buhay mo is you given the time and the attention.
So time management.
Time
Time
management.
management, prioritizing.
May nagre-react dito sa tabi ko about sabi ahem sabi nung binanggit po ninyo na you should have that
Yung time management.
structured, no?
Totoo.
No, it's true kasi kailangan yung balanced life.
Yeah.
Tama po yun.
I'm sure if you talk to my husband, he'll say, that's not true. She doesn't focus on me. But I do.
Same thing. Yeah. And talking about journal, see, this is what I want. I'm imposing to inside the Dokut Center, no, because I did this to 2019 when I did my Tokyo. Before that, I wrote a journal about all of my trainings. So maganda yung naka under 5 ako doon. So I really train and I put it in the journal. That's why I'm sharing it sa kanila. Na ginagawa nilang joke yan, but this is true. Like I put it in a journal. Yeah. Because you will compare everything and you can go back to anong nakain ko, did I did something, anong na-take ko, o di ba? So it's like balance.
Rona, I like what you said kasi kami ng coach ko, we have a training peaks, right? So she'll give me the workout. She expects that every time. Give me what you ate the day before and how did you feel during the run? How did you feel after the run? So nakasulat lahat yan. Not only your mileage for the week. And then once naka-journal lahat yan, you know what helps me too in my confidence during the race is go back to that journal, go back to the training. Kasi sometimes nakalimutan mo na what you did. Oh my God, I did pala 13 miles sa ganitong pace. Wow, I didn't know that. So you read your journal. So before I race, I go back to my training, binabasa ko yung mga journal ko and it gives me confidence. Oh, I trained enough for this race. I should not question. Kasi sometimes, syempre, ninenervyos ka na before your race. You start doubting, enough ba yung training ko? Hindi. But if you have that journal, you go back to your calendar of your training, it gives you the confidence. Oh, I did pala, you know?
Right. So the same thing with the metrics, di ba? Like we just said, go back. So you go back to the metrics kasi I'm a big on metrics. So I go back to the training program that I did, especially with the Dukot Center. And like what you said, kinakbo ko to nun eh. So I run this in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Titignan mo yung metrics mo from mile 1 to mile 13 and titignan mo yung time mo. I said, I can probably gain or a minute here, 30 seconds here, ano nangyari, whatever happened. So that's the way I guide myself sa running, sa goal ko. In my case, you know, speed and time is an extra blessing. So, you know, me running, I love running. And I only start running 2.5 years ago. And my first one is in New York and my second one is in Tokyo. So I only run 2. So two full. So and thanks to Nairona, si Nairona nagbigay sa akin, pinush niya ako magmamaw. I don't know if you heard about Pinoy Mamaw. So the first time she asked me to join the 50K. I'm like, I can't run 50K. I don't have the training. So sabi niya, so kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan. So I put the mindset, the mental. From that race on, I said, kaya ko to. Kasi nagawa ko yung 50K. Kung nagawa ko yung 50K, magagawa ko yung 42K. And then after that, I did the 50 mile. So I did the 50 miles mama on last year, back to back, 50K and 50 miles. So mindset is very important, mental and metrics. You go back to the metrics, you go back to the journal, anong kinain mo, anong fuel mo, anong ang electrolytes mo, preparation mo, 2 weeks or 3 weeks before. So it's a preparation talaga.
Yeah.
And that's a good point na yung sabi mo na at first hindi mo alam kung makakaya yung 50K, then nag 50 miles ka, you know. So when
Yes.
you do the hard things becomes easy, di ba? So it's true.
Yun po. And marami pong nagtatanong po dito, no? Napag-usapan na po natin, no, about your training, having a coach, structured training plan, no? And susunod naman po na tanong nila is about your nutrition, no? So nakikita ko po sa inyo, you're very fit, no? Very lean yung inyo pong katawan, no? Ano po yung kinakain nyo po, no, regularly? Are you a plant-based practitioner, no? Do you eat like of us, no, na macarb or anything?
Yeah. So I eat I eat carbs. I like rice. I like pasta. I eat my meat, you know. I'm just careful with like mga junk and sweets. I treat myself once in a while, but not too much of that. But when I was on training, I feel like na kahit anong kakainin mo, mauubos yung calories sa
You don't
training
go
mo.
on a diet.
So, yeah, so yung husband ko is a good cook. So very lucky ako kasi when I come back from training, may omelette na ako for in the morning and stuff like that. So I eat protein, I eat carbs din. You know, I incorporate the bit of vegetables and fruit, but I'm not like vegetarian, like plant-based or anything. No, I like my chicken. I like my beef. So I eat those. Hindi naman ako very strict.
Parang si ano din siya, si Lando, ha?
Yes.
Ano si Lando?
Para nakita ko nag-comment kanina si si Kuya Lando.
Kinakain lahat. So walang no. Wala.
Kasi you know,
Kasi
sino yung idol ko?
i-burn mo naman lahat yan eh.
Yung idol ko, yung brother-in-law ko. He is also a runner and a Ironman. Alam mo, kinakain kahit ano, but very fit. Sabi niya, because I feel like it's a balance din eh. Like you have to really also, you cannot just deprive yourself so much when you're already training so much and stuff like that. So nakikita ko siya, he's happy, he's training happy because he's eating too, whatever he wants. So, and he's very fit. So I thought, okay, as long as when you treat yourself in moderation lang, you can still treat yourself. I still drink my beer and I still drink my wine. You know, limitation lang, right?
Yes.
Just know your limits.
Yes. Everything in moderation, sabi nga po nila. So you cannot eat now as a king and tomorrow as a beggar. So consistent lang dapat din sa pagkain. And at yun nga, mukhang nagje-jelly na si Coach Angelo. Ang dami niyang tanong eh. May tanong na naman siya ngayon. Comment na naman niya.
Ako, Coach, I'm really curious. How do you take, question ko to ha, para maano din nila. How do you take your, di ba, yung gel mo, hydration during the race? Like how many miles or, you know, how to...
Race nutrition, no?
Race nutrition.
So that's something I learned kasi after yung nangyari sa akin sa Cape Town na nag-cramp ako, right? So before hindi ko incorporate yung salt. So now alam ko na, and it has worked for me yung 5 race na left from after the Cape Town. Tapos yung sa Tokyo, ginawa ko. Itong ginagawa ko ngayon. So I take Cliff Shot gel. So I take 7 in a marathon. So I take 1 15 minutes before the race. Tapos every 30 minutes, like first 30 minutes, I take another one. The first hour, I take another one. 1 hour 30, I take another one. 2 hours, I take another one. Basta 7 yun to 2 hours 30, okay? And then every 15 minutes, I take a salt salt stick or a salt chew. Kahit na one lang, kung hindi naman masyadong hot, right? Every 15 minutes, 45 minutes. So in the hour. So yun ang ginawa ko. It worked for me. And then of course, you drink your sips of water and sips lang of electrolytes. You alternate yung sips of water and electrolyte.
But you incorporate that. But you incorporate that with your training na, di ba? Hindi mo lang you do that when you're training. You incorporate that para sanay na yung katawan mo, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So don't take anything. So also when I do a race, research ko yung anong electrolyte binibigay nila sa aid station. Tapos yung gel, I usually carry my own kasi you don't want to take something that you haven't tried before. So make sure
Correct.
you use it in your training, ganun. And then ang kulang ko lang yung salt ko nga kasi nag-cramp ako. So that's the adjustment I made. I started adding salt tabs every 30 minutes. And it worked well for me. So alam ko na ngayon na I have it dialed in. Na if I do that, I'll be okay.
Yes, that's very no, na-try ko rin yan eh. So yung dati kasi more on gels lang, then walang salt, no. Like dito sa Pilipinas, very humid, no. And taking salt, no, every 10 to 15 minutes, yung salt stick na tab, hydration tab, very important, no? Very important.
Yeah. Kasi you can train all you want, tapos kung kulang mali yung nutrition hydration mo, there's nothing you can do. Talagang
You're done. Yeah.
So ito, may tanong ulit si Coach Angelo, no? Parang gusto niya talagang sumama sa live interview, no? So, do you take breakfast before a race? If yes, what kind of food, no?
Oh, I stick to very simple banana and bagel or banana and bread. Kasi when you go to other places, you may not find a bagel. So basta I have my one banana and then one bread. I eat it. Make sure you have enough time to digest. So 3 hours before the race, at least 3 hours for me. I do that. But very simple lang. I keep it simple. Kasi you can get banana anywhere. You can get bread anywhere.
Yan. So Nanay Rona, Lolo Rolly, mukhang napapasarap na po yung ating usapan, no? And parang lumipas yung 1.5 oras na hindi natin namamalayan, no? At sa atin kanina, so 30 minutes before the program, nagkukwentuhan na tayo, no? So parang 2 hours na tayo nagkwentuhan and there is still something more, no? Na parang marami pang pwedeng pag-usapan, no?
Ako nga, I'm blessed kasi nag-meet kami ni Julie sa Philippine Embassy and personally met her, and like sabi mo nga, di ba, fit na fit siya. Sabi ko, runner na runner ang itsura niya. I mean, when the first time I saw you, sabi ko, talagang lean and runner talaga itsura. And again, we're blessed that we met you there, Tokyo, and I took a selfie with you and other runners. So really, really proud.
Oh, thank you. Salamat. Means a lot to me.
Yun po, marami nagtatanong dito eh. Can we have a part 2 daw of our interview with you, ma'am?
Yeah. If you feel like I have more to share, I don't know. It's up
Parang
to you.
ano po kasi kayo parang yung the way you speak po, yung parang very inspiring po eh. Napakaganda nung delivery po ninyo and the way you very articulate po kayo, and isa po 'yon sa mga nakikita na ating mga ng ating mga live audience po, no. Not only with the way you have handled the marathon, no, but the way you see things, no, in general, no, and in life, no. Yun po.
Thank you.
Okay. Yun po.
Wala na.
Nanay Rona, Lol Rolly, may mga questions pa kayo before we ask our guest for a closing statement?
So far wala na ako maisip. Just I'm grateful and honored, like, you know, nakachat ko si Julie, and I'm looking forward to meet you in person, you know, and napakabait. I message her and then responds like right away. So ayan guys, pero wag nyo naman bahain yung messenger niya. But she's really easy to talk to, very kind, very humble. I'm really proud, Bacolod niyan, and humbled to be a part of this. Nakakaiyak. Naiyak na ako. Ay, ewan ko. Basta I'm just proud. You did this seven continents marathon, 7 continents, in 7 days. So then I just found out na nag-Tokyo din siya, and I'm so grateful. Wow, sabi ko, daming mga taga Bacolod. And very inspiring, very inspiring. So we hope that lahat nakakuha ng mga tips and you know, sa mga advices mo and tips dyan. And yeah, and this is like, you know, a great privilege for everyone to witness your talking and run the talk live in our Dukut Center. This is global actually. So maraming salamat po sa pagpapa-unlock, Julie.
Pwede pa pong magtanong ng isa pa po. Yung tanong ko kanina sa off live po, no. So napapansin ko po, napakalakas at malalakas po yung mga nanggagaling sa Negros, no. Ano yung sekreto ng mga taga Negros?
Hard work? Ano ba? Siguro hard work, right? Like yung
Yes, for hard work.
determination, don't give up.
I think the attitude and the approach, di ba? Again, nagsabi na si Nairona, and we're so happy to have you here tonight sa Pilipinas, and hopefully maraming na tutunan sa mga sinabi mo, and you shared a lot of things to us. And sabi nga ni Coach Jared na how you approach things and how you prepare, participate, you know, anticipation and everything that you do reflects sa'yo. And all of that accomplishment that you have is because of your humbleness, and second, your dedication, and talagang you put time and effort sa ginagawa mo, which is, sabi mo nga, di ba, walang tatamad-tamad. So the motivation and the inspiration is there. And again, we thank you for having us, and again, meeting you live sa Tokyo. And maraming salamat.
So,
Oh my.
yes, we are now giving the floor po, no? Sa lahat ng gusto nyo pong pasalamatan, and any parting words po para sa ating mga live audience, para lalo pa po silang ma-inspire.
Oh, first, salamat, Coach. Salamat, Ronald, Lolo. Everything, all the kind words nasabi niyo about me and what I do inspires me to keep going. So, thank you. It means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted. Yeah, like seeing you, Rona, getting emotional about things. I know that you're very sincere with what you said about what I've been able to achieve. Na proud ka, ikaw din, Lolo and Coach. Again, I'm very grateful. Thank you sa lahat na took their time to listen to us, right? And to listen to my story. And I hope na you've learned something from it. If there's one thing I can probably share, na it doesn't matter saan ka sa buhay mo ngayon. If you have a dream, fight for what you believe and chase after your dream, right? Don't let anybody tell you na hindi mo kaya yan, right? Surround your people surround yourself with people that believes in you and will be there for you to achieve your dream. I'm here also kasi mahal ko mga kababayan ko rin. And I fell in love with running. Running has been a gift to me. So if I can help you in any way, I'd like to make myself available. That's why when Rana reached out to me, I can't say no. Like, doesn't matter if I have to wake up at 3 a.m. It's okay. I can sleep later. It's not a big deal. So I just want to let everybody know I'm here also. If you think I can be a resource for you to help you achieve your goal, I'd like to be there for you. Kasi, like you said in your mission statement, you want to pay it forward. And I do. I feel like I'm given this gift. I want to pay it forward. And also, I like the quote na, to give anything less than your best is a sacrifice of that talent, right? So it's the same thing with me. Like, I want to give it my all. When I commit to something, like you said, Lolo, I prepare and I give everything to what I do. And I've always done that, and I want to continue to do that. Because I feel like we only have one life to live. Let's make the most of it. And let's work on being a better version of ourselves every day. Yun lang. Salamat.
So thank
Thank
you.
you.
To
Thank
our
you.
guest.
Coach, pa-shoutout ako.
Yes.
Thank you kay Cap Roy, Simon and Jude's Ab, sila yung nag-message sa akin first when they knew that you are the fastest, like, taga Bacolod, and yeah, they reached out to me right away. So thank you, Cap Roy and Cap Judes.
Thank you.
So sabi nga ni Miss Julie kanina, no, to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift, no. Sabi ni Steve Prefontaine ba? Tama po ba? Prefontaine, sorry. Steve Prefontaine, no. And I've never expected, no, na sobrang ma-inspire ako ngayong gabi, no. Dito sa ating tawag dito sa ating usapan, no. And I'm very happy, no, that we are now on our 6th episode, no. And we will take a break for 2 weeks, no, sa ating pong RUNTalk, and we will have guests again, no, na sigurado ako makakatulong sa atin, ma-inspire tayo sa ating running journey, no. And salamat po sa ating mga kababayan, no, sa ating mga kadukot, no, na palaging naniniwala sa ating pong ginagawa, no, that we train smart, no, to run fast, no. Hindi lamang po 'yun yung ating pong mission, no, about running, but life in general, no. Yung ini-instill natin dito yung consistency, discipline, no, and everything, no. And lahat ng natututunan natin dito sa Dukot Center, sabi nga, we let other runners also know about it, and we pay it forward, no. And for tonight, no, salamat po sa ating pong co-host for tonight, Lolo Rolly, Nanay Rona, at sa ating special guest, no, na very pretty, no, sa kahit na sobrang aga pinagbigyan tayo, no. And magandang gabi po, magandang umaga, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, and see you on our next RUNTalk.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.